pictures, and somebody else has got 5 in the slideshow. Don't even worry about it. 3. 3 is all you really need.
This is Eric.
This is you. What was the title of the set of pictures I saw in Dubai with the guy?
That was a Suits project.
The Suits project. Did you ever finish that project?
It's still ongoing. I have some of the photos here too, but it's I probably have.
Shows everybody else. What's the title of this project? It says something. You got something going on here, but
I'm shooting film this week. I shot about 10 rolls. I'm trying to get it sent out tonight to get developed. And yeah, just along the way I've been photographing some urban landscapes.
I don't have any way to look at them.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get them sent out tonight and developed, and I think they should be back here by Thursday. And I'll get them scanned to a CD so you can put them on the computer.
Alright, well, that seems like a lot of trouble. I mean, you can do that if you want, and then maybe if you've got a very specific project, but for whatever reason you want it in film, then that's cool. But if you're just shooting to see what you're trying to figure out for the class, I'm not so sure that I would recommend film, just because it's going to take so long before we get to the critique. Was your Suits project in film?
Yes. The reason I'm shooting film is I'm doing an ongoing series on America, and I thought that there might be a potential for me to get some photos here for the final project. I have some photos from my America series.
Well, you've got a little quixotic look to your pictures, kind of like Suits, but not Suits. Go ahead, keep going. That one's pretty interesting. Yeah, when you got to this point and I saw those 2 car pictures, then I thought you were onto something with the cars, but then you stopped at that. I mean, because if you told me you were working on parked cars, for example, I could say, well, that's cool. And you had 2 of those, but then you stopped. But I'm not saying that's what you should do, but I mean, image-wise, that's interesting because the shadow, you know. I think you can do more with it. I mean, this is, same for this, I mean, well composed, you know, both in between the pilings and everything, it's fine. But it doesn't really, it's not going to really take you anywhere. Now I can see what you guys are doing, you're just kind of taking pictures. Which, no, you gotta, that looks like it's the potential for the beginning of something. I mean, again, the story that you tell, the essay that you make, doesn't have to be some literal thing, but it has to be something. It's got to be a murder mystery or a broken love story. Or it's gotta, you gotta get the blood flowing, and you gotta have something going on in the picture or in the set of pictures. Visually, though, you're pretty good. This and the car with the flags kind of go together. So, I mean, I'm making this up for you, but you do have some visual things going there with this and then the flag picture. I mean, that looks like a separate essay, but they could go together if you were, you know, if your pictures are just, you know, P-Town by the back alley or something. I mean, this looks like the opposite of P-Town, but here it is in P-Town. Could be something. Is this just like one, is this a family that you know?
No, this is the back alleys. On the opposite side of commercial.
Right. Well, you might be able to put that all together. Do you have a way to look at all of his pictures together?
I don't think we have to. I mean,
you have a way to look at the selects. Yeah.
Oh, to see it like context.
like
Yeah, like a contact sheet. with
I
just the
think
ones
I think
we
if you go under
picked.
view,
You can like the grid
where?
Oh, maybe you can do it there.
slideshow and then you click on
click slideshow,
Yeah.
and then there's that grid button. I think.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, we can look at them like this. This is really, really helpful for critique. For example, I see this one, and this one going together.
Mm-hmm.
These two are pretty obviously together because of the red. This has got a quality to it. This should have a quality to it, but it's not quite. I mean, I love the bust in the window, but it's like not quite.
Uh-huh.
But I would hang on to that one, and that one, just as something to think about.
Mm.
You know, I think you could probably take it further, but I would keep this. You've got an interesting way of looking at stuff. You just need to take one little step further.
Mm.
There's some story around that bust that's in the book Land's End. I can't remember exactly the story.
Well, that's the oldest house in Provincetown. It's owned by John Dowd, who's a very iconic painter here. He does a lot of paints houses and architecture with other people in it. And that's his house.
I see.
And the third one on the top is his car, actually. So.
Really? Well, I can see, listen, back alleys from the last picture.
Mm.
Parking spaces for the top two. I mean, Martin Parr's parking spaces, probably.
Uh-huh.
But, you could do that. You've got the red thing, but that doesn't really take it too far. But those are interesting pictures that just need to be turned into something.
Mm.
Did you show the class your suits project?
It's on the computer.
You can look at it.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Suits, yeah.
Yeah, look at this project. We just did guys in suits. And I thought it was really interesting.
Mm.
Although a couple of or maybe they're still coming up. Yeah, see, stuff like that. See, once you got a theme, you can really roll with it.
Mm.
Yeah, once you get it in your head that you're going to do suits,
Mm.
and he used to be a suit, so that's why he's doing suits, because I've talked to him enough that I know that. That's fantastic.
Mm.
So he used to be a suit, he's not a suit anymore, so now he's doing suits. So that makes sense. Look at that, very nice. Very nice. All right, well, yeah, and I remember some other ones as well, but anyway, that way Eric is being very autobiographical because he's not shooting pictures of himself, literally, but he is. He's showing himself as a former suit. And that's all you got to do. It's not brain surgery, figuring out what's happening when you look in the mirror.
Mm.
It's something fairly simple to shoot. Well, I still like the suits project.
Mm. Yeah, it's still ongoing.
You're not going to do that here.
Yeah.
You can do hoodies.
It
Yeah,
is.
you can do suits.
Bathing suits.
So you got to get a hold of something here, right?
Mm. I'll get in. I think I'll definitely try to do the back alleys or the car series. In the meanwhile, and then I'm gonna send my film today. I just been doing mostly candid portraits on the streets, kind of similar to the way these are shot, but with people from the area. So I'll get some of those film processed and scanned by Thursday, and maybe we could take a look at them together too. Thank you, David.
All right, well, yeah, let's see what goes, let's see what comes out of it.
No.
Give me your name again.